Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. Or afternoon. I don't know why I said morning. It's not morning where I am. It's morning where Fred is. Hello, Fred. Yes, welcome back. Dragon Age Origins. This is the third live stream now. I think we're on the third. I'm getting cocky. I'm getting confident. This is like... I feel like I'm a bit of a professional now. We're at the Tower of Ishal. If I just switch over to the actual game. Hopefully, in a minute, you should be able to see that we're at the Tower of Ishal. I need to wait. I'm always a bit iffy at the beginning to see if I've remembered the right keys. There we go. To actually let you see the game. But I have to wait until it pops up on my thing and there's a bit of a latency. Right, okie dokie. So, yeah, welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. I think there's two of you at the minute. Well, I don't know. YouTube's telling me there's one, but then there's two of you in the chat, so I don't know. I've given up trying to work out the views. YouTube gets easily confused. On the last live stream, after I'd finished, it takes a couple of days for the analytics to catch up, right? For it to actually figure out how many people were watching. And it was trying to tell me that I had, more views than I had viewers. I had something like 56 views and 42 viewers. And I was like, that doesn't work, man. No, yeah, 56... What was it? 56 views and only 42 viewers. And I was like, no, hang on, wait. Because there's one way around it does work and there's the other way around it doesn't work. I can have less viewers than I've got views, but I can't have less... What? Yeah, you know what? Work it out yourself, you know what I mean? You're sitting there going, no man, fine, we don't know what you mean. Talking complete crap as usual, woman. Should we get on with it? Okay. So, last time we did all of Ostagar. And we're going to head into the tower. I'm just going to have a little look-see at my inventory and everything, because I can't quite remember where we left off. If we had any special equipment or anything that I needed to put on. I don't think we did. Have I got all of me... I've got all my gadgets and stuff, haven't I? My Warden's Oath and all of that whatnot. And does anybody need healing or anything? Nobody's died or anything yet, have they? Oh, you died. Circle Mage died. Well, that's a bit rubbish. I've only got 2 lesser injury kits, love. You're just going to have to friggin' deal with it, aren't you? What you got? Cracked Skull, penalty to cunning. Oh, that's alright. He doesn't need his cunning, man. He's a mage. He's not a cunning person. Right, okay. So... Oh my god, we've got 3 viewers already. 3 viewers already. We're already a few minutes in, man. I'm going to get cocky, you know. I'm going to be like, oh, in the big leagues now, man. Right, okay, this bit, yeah, this is the opening bit, isn't it? Here's what we do. Here's what I always do with this bit, because there's a thing there. Yeah, she sees a trap. Excellent. And if we disable that trap, leave everybody else back there where they can't get... Oh, because you see what normally happens is that trap, when it gets triggered, I'm about to die, run away. When it gets triggered, it spills oil all over the place, and then somebody launches a fire thing, and then there's lots of fire, and then it's very bad, and everybody dies. But if you go and do that early first, it never becomes a problem. Right, okay, we'll let everybody else go in and do the fighting while I just heal myself up a little bit, because I did nearly die there. Hopefully, I'm just reading the chat. Hopefully, this should be quite easy now. We've got rid of that trap. Dragon Age definitely gets easier once you know it so well that you know where all the traps and stuff are and you don't get caught in them. Never get surrounded as well. That's always good advice when you're playing Dragon Age. Try not to get surrounded. Because it's when you end up, being taken on by a lot of enemies at once that things start to get difficult. Whereas if you kind of there's quite a lot of rooms where if you just lure enemies out one at a time, it makes it a lot easier. Right, okie dokie. So I'm going to give him some health potions because I think he's going to need them. Because is he a warrior? He's a warrior, yeah. At this stage in the game, warriors are quite, what's the word I'm looking for? Vulnerable. However, he has a lot of arrows in him, doesn't he? Yeah, we've got more health potions than we've got injury kits, so we'll use the health potions to try and keep him alive. He is taking on the emissary. Maybe everybody should be taking on the emissary. That's probably a good idea. I'm just forgetting how Dragon Age works, yeah. Everybody, who are you taking on? Right, Dora's dealing with him. You don't have to worry about that. You, put him in a paralyze. That's always a good idea. Get the emissary taken down. Who's Alistair? Where the hell are you, Alistair? You're away from everybody else. Come back here. Come back here. and try and take on the emissary. There we go. Get him down so that he can't, you know, do anything nasty to us. Dora's just dealing with this guy. No, don't put dual striking on. That's a bad idea. Okay, she's put dual striking on. Well, sure, it'll be fine. Take dual striking off again. There we go. I want you to be able to get those delicious crits. And have you take a health potion. Yeah. Running out of things to say. It's going to be the trouble with Dragon Age, is that combat isn't always that interesting to actually watch. I'm nearly dead again, man. I don't have that many health potions. You need to stop nearly dying. Got the emissary down. Got the emissary down. Okay. So if they take on him... Who else is left? We've got archers. That's a trouble, isn't it? We've got archers picking people off. Oh, dear. Dora's just going to stab this guy in the back. That'll probably help. So what's the archers, man? They're the ones who really caused the trouble. We've got 4 viewers now, guys. It's getting serious, man. Oh dear. Oh, back down to 3. One of them left. I don't think anybody did, actually. Well, maybe somebody did leave. I don't know. But like I say, it just like YouTube just doesn't really seem to know what it's doing most of the time when it comes to trying to figure out how many viewers I've actually got. Right, okay. Is that everybody? It's everybody, yeah. Because that room can be quite nasty if you get caught in that trap. This one over here. Because it's like, those barrels spill oil everywhere. And then the emissary launches a fireball. And then everybody catches fire. And it's very, very bad. But we averted that. Because we're clever. And what did he have on him? He had a health potion on him. Pretty sure he's always got a health potion on him. One of those things that stays the same all the time. Anyway, crack open this chest. Advantage to playing a rogue, you can open the chests in the Tower of Ishal, because if you're not, you can't, and it's very irritating. There shouldn't be chests that you can't open if there's a possibility that you can't have a rogue, should there? It just pisses me off. I mean, I know there's not really in the lock chests it's particularly, you know, worth it or anything, but... yeah, I'm just reading the chat. If the viewers ever get into double digits, we better have paramedics nearby for Magpie's cardiac arrest. That is true. That is completely true. Oh my god, we've got new people. We've got new people. Oh man. Hello, new people. It's very exciting. I got like 3 subscribers from the last live stream, which is very weird. I didn't expect to get new subscribers from the live streams. I expected like kind of the reason I started doing them was because I kind of started this channel doing Dragon Age videos, and then I just kind of stopped doing Dragon Age videos, and I think the majority of my subscribers come from the Dragon Age videos, but the most of them don't watch the other ones that I do, so I sort of felt bad. I felt like I'm sort of, you know, people are subscribing under false pretenses, you know. You know? Like they're, you know, they're subscribing for Dragon Age and they're not getting any Dragon Age. So I think, you know what, I'll start live streaming Dragon Age. So I was expecting it to be, you know, those kind of people, but I'm actually getting new subscribers from the live streams alone, which is weird. Yeah, lock chests in the mage starting area, you are completely right. That is a fucking bitch, isn't it? Like, what the heck, what, it's just taunting you. Like, what's the point of that? There's more new people. There's lots of new people. We're up to 7 people. Just saying. 7 might be a record. I think 7 is a record. I think the most we had was 6 last time, like all at once. I think in total there was more than that, but all at once there was only ever 6. Yeah, I think 6 was the most I ever got to all at once. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to try not to think about it. We're just going to crack on, I think. Crack on, love. Crack on. Right, oh, this bit's bad as well, actually. Hang on. We get everybody back out here. Because this is one of those bits where you want to try and lure people out. This is a good Dragon Age tactic, this. I'm giving you a special Dragon Age tip. So we leave those people back there. Come in here on my own. Because fighting... The moment I open this door, they're all going to start running at me. And yeah, and they come out of that door as well, and you get like pinned in because you've got people coming up from the back and stuff like that. Whereas if we leave everybody out here and we lure the enemies out, it's much better to fight them out here in the open, you see. Clever, you've got to use your thinky brain. Now, I think my mage has a... Does he have a fireball? Doesn't have a fireball, he has a flame blast one. It's a bit rubbish, isn't it? Tell you what, you can put flaming weapons on. That'll help us a little bit. Did Dorabella just say, "What is your command?" when I clicked on her there? That's not a very Dorabella thing to say. Get out round behind this guy so she can stab him in the arse. Everybody knows arse stabs will work better than, you know, normal stabs. Just reading the chat. Trouble is, when there's you know, a lot of people, like 7 whole people, I kind of can't keep up. I can't keep up, but that's alright. So I might miss a few things in the chat, but you know, if anything goes really, really drastically wrong, like, you know, you can't hear me anymore or something like that, just all scream at me at once, and I'll probably see that. Right, okay. So, there might not be much kitten drama today, Fred, because they're outside. The kittens are outside. They're also not kittens anymore, they're cats, but you know, I still call them the kittens. Yeah, they're outside, they're living their best life, they're chilling in the yard. So they're probably going to stay out there. It's bloody beautiful out there as well. If I wasn't doing this, I would be out there with a good book. It's absolutely gorgeous out there. Pissing down with rain when I was driving into work at 5 o'clock this morning. And then, you know, it's just turned all beautiful. It's nice, it's like sunny, but it's not like hot. It's warm, but there's like a nice breeze, you know what I mean? And I've already got to talking about the weather. Oh, there was more people in here. Hello, people. Let's take out these ones. Yeah, you see, this fight can actually turn quite nasty. If you just bring everybody through this door, because then, you know, they start pouring in from both sides, and then you get a bit swamped. It's much better to lure them out into the open. Much better. Just reading the chat again. What, you have to drink if I say, "What am I doing?" You'll all be drunk in about 10 minutes, man. I want you to actually be, you know, sober enough to vaguely understand what I'm saying. Maybe you have to be drunk to understand what I'm saying, actually. Maybe being sober isn't, like, you know, the best for understanding what I'm saying. Right, I never understand what I'm saying. Ooh, there's a silver bracelet in there. We'll probably give that to someone. Morrigan probably. Morrigan likes jewellery, doesn't she? Grab myself some health potions. Right, so yeah. My live streams is I run out of things to say. It's alright, you're quite happy chatting amongst yourselves, aren't you? 9! We're up to 9! Oh my god, my poor heart. We are almost at double digits now. Right. Okay, everybody chill. Alright, everybody chill. I'll just keep killing Darkspawn and try not to think about it too much. Right. Oh dear. Okay. 9 whole people, that man. Not crazy. 9 people on the whole planet. Right. You know what I think's funny as well is that since I've started doing, you know, this, I kind of get other similar channels recommended to me, like, you know, little channels that only have, like, you know, a few hundred subscribers like me, and only get maybe, like, you know, 20, 30 views on each video kind of thing. And there was one, I can't remember what it was called or anything, but they were live streaming, I think it was The Witcher they were live streaming the other day, and it popped up on, like, my recommendeds, this live stream, and it had, like, 5 viewers, and I thought, oh, that's sad, it's only got 5 viewers, and then I'm like, when I get 5 viewers, I'm like, I'm going through the flipping roof, I'm like, oh my god, 5 whole people! I was like, it's probably not sad, actually. Right, okay, so, I've got everything down here. I'm more prone to missing things during these as well, because I'm distracted. That's the big hole you jump down when you come back in the DLC, isn't it? Jump down that hole to get onto the battlefield. Yeah, spoilers for later on in the game. Right, okay, so, head up here.
Maker's breath. What are these Darkspawn doing ahead of the rest of the Horde? There wasn't supposed to be any resistance here.
When you complained you wouldn't get to fight, there's no point moaning about it. Oh, I just heard a cat. Did I hear a cat? I heard a cat, but I can't see her. Okay. Oh. Hopefully she's not going to cause too much drama. Right, yes, weren't you complaining that you wouldn't get to fight? There's no point moaning about it. We've got fighting to do. You could try telling them we're in the wrong... Yeah, just tell them they're in the wrong place, Alistair.
Right, because clearly this is all just a misunderstanding. We'll laugh about this later. At any rate, we need to hurry. We need to get up to the top of the tower and light the signal fire in time. Anora and Loghain will be waiting for the signal.
Okay. Just reading the chat. Right, actually, I've just thought I haven't set up everybody's tactics, have I? I don't feel like I really need to set up tactics for the Tower of Ishal, actually. I think we're kind of alright.
Alright.
Actually, I'll tell you what I might do for him, mage guy. I might put on any usability. No, activate mode. That's what I wanted. Flaming weapons, just so that flaming weapons is always on in case it goes off for whatever reason. He doesn't have heal or anything, does he? No, that's rubbish. What's the point of having a mage without heal, man? I'll tell you what I will do. I will do enemy highest health, and we will do activate mode. No usability. Paralyze. Paralyze is very useful. Good ability, paralyze. I like to particularly like when there's a mage or an emissary or something like that. Just paralyze them. You know, the moment you walk through the door, you see a mage, paralyze them so they can't do anything like chain lightning or fireball or anything like that. Because those are the two absolute arsehole things. Fireball's bad, but chain lightning is just like, chain lightning will just destroy your entire bloody team. And then it's crazy because then Inquisition comes along and chain lightning does nout. Like, like in Origins, chain lightning literally can just kill you in one blast. Like, that's it. That's entire team dead, game over. Inquisition, chain lightning is just like a little flick on the shoulder, isn't it? It's like it does nout. I think it's quite sad. I liked how stupidly powerful mages are in Origins. And then Inquisition, they're just like, no. It's just like, oh. Anyway. Right, okay. Ooh, heads on spikes. How poetic, I was going to say. I don't know if poetic was the word I was looking for, but there we go. Right! Head into this room here, kill these darkspawn before we head into the big main room and take on all of them. When I go quiet, it's because I'm reading the chat. Or it's because I have nothing to say. That could happen as well. Run out of crop to talk about. Fire crystal, which I will never use. Amethyst, which I will sell for money. Excellent. And metal shard, which I will also never use because that's for like trap making, and I never use traps. I want to do a playthrough where I use traps because I've never really done it before. And you know, maybe traps are amazing. I don't know. I've never used them before. Plus, it would mean that I would finally be able to do that one quest in Lothering where that woman wants traps, and I've never, ever been able to complete it because I've never played as anybody who can make traps. So, you know, and you can't just buy a trap and give it to her, you have to make a trap. Yeah, I've never, ever been able to do that quest because I've never had a warden who can make traps. Right, yeah, Knight Enchanter is good in Inquisition, you're right. You're right, I do like being a Knight Enchanter. But mages in general are just kind of disappointing in Inquisition. They're a little bit disappointing in Dragon Age 2 as well, but at least they're a bit more fun. Anyway, we should head around here and there'll be lots of people and we can fire these for absolutely no reason because they don't actually hit anybody. See, don't hit anyone. Don't even get close to hitting them, I don't know why they're there. Right, just run in. I think there's an emissary around here somewhere, isn't there? Is there an emissary? Or is there an alpha? I'm sure that there's like a big scary guy in here somewhere. Maybe I'm misremembering. Unless he's further back, possibly is. I don't know. Right, we'll just stab this guy in the back. Quite a lot of them here actually. We're in a bit of sorry, I'm trying to talk and read the chat at the same time. Yeah, it's a little bit of a, what was I saying? I don't know. I was saying a little bit something. I think I was saying we're a little bit in danger of getting swamped or something like that. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. How am I supposed to know what I'm talking about? I expect you lot to know what I'm talking about. I mean, I can't do everything for you. Do you want to just, like, you know, stun that guy a little bit? I keep forgetting she's got actual abilities she can use. Oh, and take out these archers. There's really not an emissary here. I could have sworn there's usually an emissary that's up here. My memory must be deceiving me. This guy took him out easy enough. We haven't had anybody die yet, have we? Feeling pretty cocky here. Haven't had anybody die. I mean, we are only playing on normal difficulty, so you know.
Got it.
It's not exactly the most challenging thing in the world, but still, the game can be, you know, the game can be a bit challenging this early on. Because it's, 10, we're up to 10 people. We've officially hit double figures. Okay, just breathe. Everything's gonna be fine. Just keep breathing. Yeah, the early bit of the game can actually be a bit challenging. Like, Lothering can actually be quite challenging. Especially those wolves. Oh my god, those fucking wolves. Jesus. And the bandits with the Mabari, because Mabari are evil. And at the start of the game, everybody's a bit weak. So, you know, it can be a bit of a challenge early on, but you know, we'll get through it. I'm planning on doing the Tower of Ishal and Lothering today, and then we'll see kind of what time we're on. We'll probably go about 3 hours. 3 hours seems to be a good kind of time to be going for. But I don't want to like massively embark on anything like you know, like the Mage Tower quest or anything like that, and then leave it kind of half completed or anything. So we'll see what kind of time we're on by the time we've done Lothering. Stab this paralysed Genlock in the back. There we go. I feel like that was maybe an unfair fight there. But you know. And down goes the Genlock. Okay. Sorry, reading the chat again. There we go. Oh dear, the trouble is I just cannot do two things at once. I really can't. I can't talk and read at the same time.
All right.
Oh dear. Right, okay. So, is there a chest over here? There's a chest over here. Crack that open. Get my old splint mail booties. Genlock. There we go. Everything done. Tower of Ishal's not terribly long, is it? I think once we get to the level with the doggies, and then the next level is the...
Loghain better be ready to charge as soon as we light the signal.
The king is depending on us. Yeah, once we get to the level with the doggies, then it's just one level up to the bad guys, isn't it? The bad guys. The ogre, that's it. The bad guys. They're all bad guys, man. What are you talking about? Oh dear. Oh, that was good, Dorabella. That was good. That was a proper just dark spawn. Kill them all. That's why I like the violent voice. I think the violent voice is actually my favourite. Oh, they've stunned me. That's not fair. I'm supposed to stun you, not the other way around. Yeah, I think the violent voice is my favourite voice, to be honest. Yeah, just read. Oh, somebody's died. The mage died. I wasn't paying attention. I was reading the chat. Oh man, I'm getting distracted by the chat and me. People are dying. That's terrible. It's alright. Just keep stabbing them. Keep stabbing them. Although we're weak without the mage backing up, aren't we? Okay, Dora, take a health potion. Alistair, take a health potion. We've got plenty of health potions. Drink as many as you need. Oh, archers. This is always the thing, isn't it, that takes you out. It's always the archers that get you. Little friggin' arseholes they are. Really, really powerful. Never underestimate an archer. It's really, really good at taking you off, which I suppose is, their entire purpose. People are just talking about Dragon Age tactics in the chat. I love that. I just love it. Oh, it's one of my favourite things. It's just Dragon Age fans talking about Dragon Age. Honestly, it's one of my favourite things in the world. love seeing Dragon Age fans talk about Dragon Age. Right, okay. And down he goes. Okie dokie. See if we can get me mage to stand up again. There you are. That's twice you've died now, isn't it? Yeah, because you must have died... like, in the last live stream. And then you've died in this one as well, so that's twice you've died. Penalty to fatigue. Coughing blood, so he's got a cracked skull and he's coughing blood. He's not doing that well, but you know, he's going to be dead by the end of the level anyways. You know, Flemeth doesn't deem him worthy of saving for, you know, reasons. So, I mean, I assume he dies. I suppose we don't know that he dies. Maybe he survives. Who can say? Right. So, this is the doggies. Let's release the doggies, shall we? There we go. Release the hounds. We've got lots of hounds to help us out now. There's definitely an alpha around here, isn't there? There we go. Take on the alpha first. Always get the strong guys down first. You can stun him a little bit. There we go. And we've got lots of very powerful Mabari who can help us. The Mabari are stupid strong, aren't they? Nice having a load of Mabari on your side. Reading the chat again. I just love it. I love watching Dragon Age fans talk about Dragon Age, honestly. It's just my favourite thing. Favourite thing in the world. And I learned things. What did I learn the last time? There was definitely things I learned the last time. I just can't remember what any of them were, so you know, there's no point in me learning. Oh, I learned that you can get the dog to lick the blood off you. That was Fred told me that. I didn't know you could do that. Yeah. All of this stuff, and then we've got these doggies who can help us. Right, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave everybody down here. I'm going to run up here. Open this door. Get all the enemies to come out. Right, follow me, follow me, follow me. There we go. So you lead them to the doggies. So the doggies can help us. Right. Everybody else can pile in, because I think all the doors have opened now, haven't they? Yeah. Oh, we've got a dread howl there. Stunned everybody. I love a good dread howl. And then everybody just goes down really easily, because they're just, you know, being attacked by ravenous hounds. And there's an archer in there who's trying to pick what off him. I'll go and take care of the archer. I'll take care of the archer, guys. You lot just, you know, do what you're doing. I'll take care of the archer. Trouble with this is because I keep getting distracted by the trap. I keep kind of looking away from the battle. Which, you know, is alright here, but when we start getting further in and, you know, things start getting a bit harder. Yeah, that'd be a problem. Is that everything? Is that everybody? Is it all done? I think there might be some people in here who need killing. Some people in here who need killing? Yeah. Come on, run this way. This way. Come on, I've got doggies for you to meet. You like doggies, right? Cute doggies? There we go. Take down all of these guys and then we can loot everybody. And I love the things that Dorabella's yelling. She's just like yelling really murderous things as she's attacking them. Oh dear. Just watching reading the chat again. Right, okay, so keep attacking everybody. Got everyone? I think that's everybody. One of my favourite things about this bit is if you listen really carefully. Because just upstairs is the ogre, isn't it? And if you listen really carefully, you can actually hear the ogre stomping about. I'm sure you can. Yeah, you can hear his footsteps like stomping about up there. I think you can hear him like roaring and growling and things like that as well sometimes. And I didn't learn that until about quite recently. It was quite a recent playthrough, so you know, probably about my 30th playthrough or something like that. I was doing this bit and I thought, oh my god, I can actually hear the ogre stomping around upstairs. You can hear his footsteps. Yeah, there, you can hear them. And it stopped, and it... That's definitely his footsteps. Like, it's not the music. It's definitely his footsteps. You can hear him growling and things like that. I just think that's so cool. I love little touches like that. Just need to, you know, loot all of these people. It's the kind of thing I would normally edit out, but you know, can't do it because we're live. We're live! We're live to planet Earth! And there's... Oh my god, there's 11! There's 11 people now, guys! I mean, there might be more. Like I say, YouTube's not very quick on the uptake, so you know. Because usually, like, once I finish live streaming, I'll leave it a couple of hours and then, you know, nip in and have a little look to see how many it thinks we're watching. And the numbers have always jumped by then. So there's probably actually more than what it's saying there is. But you know, that's the thing we're gonna try not to think about too much. Anybody in here need looting, or did we get everybody? I think we got everybody. Drop a quick save. And oh, look at all these little doggies. Oh, you were good doggies. Now go, run! Save yourselves before the tower gets overrun by dogspawn. That's totally everything that's gonna happen. Got everything else, didn't we? Yeah, got everything else. Okie dokie. We're like, I can definitely hear him. Yay! Yes, that was a growl. Definitely heard him growl. There we go. That is kind of cool. Right, head up. Deal with the old ogre. Okie dokie, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to spend most of this playing as the mage. Because he's like the useful one. Because he can stay at a distance. Right, you launch a bit of a paralyze. Everybody else, just go in and just like do whatever you can do. Dora, kick him in the balls if you can reach that high. Probably going to kick him in the ankle or something. Works just as well. Alistair, do a good old fashioned shield bash. That should do something. And you, nameless warrior, you just try and stick your sword in him. And we get a bit of paralyze on him, which he resisted, what an arsehole. And we do a bit of a just launch magic at him. Oh, he's trying to hurl things at me. Run, 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 run. There we go. Okay. Okay, everything's gonna be fine. Oh, we can weakness him, that's probably useful. He sent everybody flying and then he comes after me. That's what always happens. He always ends up coming after the mage. But we're just gonna run away from him. That's what we're gonna do. Just gonna run away from him. Wait for my paralyze to come back. If we try and... We've got to try and get him to like run into the rest of them so that they can hit him a little bit while he's trying to get to me. No, 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 no. You're not going to get me, lad. You're not going to get me. Yeah, okay, so he's there. We're doing quite well, actually. We're down to half health already. Right, see if you can put another paralyze on him. But you resisted again. What a dick. I usually rely on that paralyze during this fight, and it's not flipping working this time. Oh, just launch everything you've got at him, man. Okay, Dora's nearly dead, which is unfortunate. Let her take a health potion. You take a health potion. You take a health potion. I'm just going to keep running away like a coward. They're all healed up. Because there is one of the achievements that I'm chasing is to go the entire game without the warden ever falling in battle. Like, ever. And so far Dora hasn't died yet, has she? But, yeah, it would be cool to get that achievement. Be hard, like, but, you know, cool. What do we want? What do we want? Bit of a lightning bolt. And then, run! And then, come on, we've almost got him now. We've almost got him. A few well-placed stabs, that's all it should take. Oh, Mage is nearly dead, but hey! Alistair got the dramatic kill. Excellent. Love a good dramatic kill. Cool, slow-mo. There we go. Stab him in the eye. Brilliant.
Beacon is over here. We've surely missed the signal. Let's light it quickly before it's too late.
Okay, we'll light the signal. All right. I've got a bit of looting to do first, you know. Priorities, Alistair. We've got to go and loot these barrels before we light the signal. Because there's an iron ring in one. And oh, there's an elf fruit and a tribal necklace in the other. And I need that tribal necklace to, you know, win Morrigan's approval. So, like, light the beacon?
Sound the retreat.
But what about the king? Should we not...
Do as I command.
Pull out! All of you, let's move! Your eyes finally open. Mother shall be pleased.
You know, I think one of the things that I find most impressive about the warden, the female wardens, is that they wear strapless bras. Like, who can actually wear a strapless bra? I mean, I've never tried to wear a strapless bra, but I feel like it would be challenging, especially like in the heat of battle. I mean, how are you going to manage like a strapless bra? Like when you're jumping about with like daggers and stuff like that. Oh no, I don't know. You're a braver girl than me, Dora. I'm going to say that. Right. Yes. Where am I, Morrigan, my dear?
Back in the wilds, of course. I am Morrigan, lest you have forgotten, and I have just bandaged your wounds. You are welcome, by the way. How does your memory fare? Do you remember Mother's rescue?
What happened to the army and the king? I remember being overwhelmed by dogspawn. She rescued me, you mean from the tower?
Mother managed to save you and your friend, though 'twas a close call. What is important is that you both live. The man who was to respond to your signal quit the field. The Darkspawn won your battle. Those he abandoned were massacred. Your friend, he is not taking it well.
Okay, my friend, you mean Alistair? Welcome to the Grey Wardens and the King. Neither am I. This is horrible. I need to get out of here. Yes, I'm assuming you mean Alistair.
The suspicious dim-witted one who was with you before. Yes. He is outside by the fire. Mother asked to see you when you awoke.
Okay, why does your mother want to see me, Morrigan?
I do not know. She rarely tells me her plans.
Sorry, reading the chat. Love the idea that you can get lyrium-infused bras. Oh, get me one of them. They sound fun. Right. Okay, were my injuries severe, my dear?
Yes, but I expect you shall be fine. The Darkspawn did nothing Mother could not heal.
Okay, I mean, we can start asking our questions, but I don't think there's much point. I mean, you know, I don't want to get too bogged down in the dialogue while I'm doing this. If we say thank you for helping me, Morrigan, because I think that gets us bonus approval with her later.
You were welcome. Though Mother did most of the work, I am no healer.
Okay, let's go and talk to
and make something to
Magic Janeway then, shall we? And we got, oh, you put my clothes back on, spoil sport game. We've got a level up though. Right, we need to get up to 16 strength, don't we? Because I believe there are 4 strength points available in the Fade, and we're trying to get up to 20 so that we can wear Leliana's armour from the Leliana Song DLC. I can't remember what it's called right at this moment. So if we get up to 16 strength, and then we shouldn't need to put any more in strength. We'll put 1 in dexterity and we will put 1 in cunning. Ooh, what do we want to do? What do we want to do? Should we do combat training? We could do improved poison making. I don't want too many in coercion, because I don't want her to be the kind of character who can talk her way out of any kind of situation. I think she's more of a kind of kicking her way out of situations. Stabbing her way out of situations kind of a character. So I don't actually want her to be maxed out in coercion. Because I think sometimes, you know, I always... I always play as a character who can like talk their way out of anything, and sometimes you just want to switch it up a bit, don't you? Just play as a character who can't talk their way out of everything. I don't think we're going to need expert combat training just yet, so I think we might do poison making since we're playing as rogue. We'll be a bit of a poison kind of character, like a poison expert. That sounds like fun to me. And then what do we want? What do we want? What do we want? Oh, I don't know. Do Deadly Strike. Or we could do that thing that I can't pronounce. Or Dual Weapon Sweep. Go for that one, because we don't actually have any sort of, you know, swordy abilities yet, do we? Okay. Rob this chest. Rob a short bow. And fail to rob this chest, because we need a key. Ooh. You know what I think would be funny? Would be if you could actually, like, pickpocket the key off Flemeth at this moment in time, and then you just, like, you know, sneak back in, get the grimoire from there, and then, like, you never have to do the whole confronting Flemeth mission. That would be hilarious, wouldn't it? Yeah, okay. Right, head out.
See, here is your fellow Grey Warden. You worry too much, young man.
You're alive. I thought you were dead for sure.
I'm not, thanks to Morgan's mother. Afraid you're going to be left alone. I'm fine, I appreciate your concern. It takes more than a few dogs want to kill me. Yeah, it takes more than a few dogs want to kill me, Alistair, come on.
Duncan's dead. The Grey Wardens. Even the King. They're all dead. Oh, this doesn't seem real. If it weren't for Morrigan's mother, we'd be dead on top of that tower.
Do not talk about me as if I am not present, lad.
I didn't mean... But what do we call you? You've never told us your name?
Names are pretty, but useless. The chastened folk call me Flemeth. I suppose it will do.
The Flemeth? From the legends? Daveth was right. You're the Witch of the Wilds, aren't you?
And what does that mean? I know a bit of magic, and it has served you both well, has it not?
Sorry if you can hear a cat yowling in the background. She just, you know, she likes to stick her head in now and then and just make a lot of noise so that you know that she's there, and then she just leaves again. Right, okay. What am I doing? Why did you save us? Who cares who she is? We need to do something now. If you're Flemeth, he must be very old and powerful. I don't think Dora would really know anything about Flemeth. I mean, growing up in Dusttown, she wouldn't really have heard legends about Flemeth, would she? We can't be safe here where the dogs spawn. I suppose we should thank you. Yeah, let's say, why did you save us? Because I think Dora's, you know, the paranoid type. Having grown up the way she grew up, I think she'd be a bit kind of like, you know, suspicious of people, you know, saving her life. Would be kind of like, but what do you want in return?
Well, we cannot have all the Grey Wardens dying at once, can we? Someone has to deal with these dark spawn. It has always been the Grey Warden's duty to unite the lands against the Blight. Or did that change when I wasn't looking?
Changed when most of them were slaughtered. The Grey Wardens are no more. Let someone else do it. Yeah, I'm sure there'll be a volunteer. Just let somebody else do it. Unless hardly united, thanks to Loghain. Yeah, let's say it changed when most of them were slaughtered.
If you think small numbers make you helpless, you are already defeated.
But we were fighting the dark spawn. The king had nearly defeated them. Why would Loghain do this?
Now that is a good question. Men's hearts hold shadows darker than any tainted creature. Perhaps he believes the Blight is an army he can outmaneuver. Perhaps he does not see that the evil behind it is the true threat.
The archdemon.
We need to find the archdemon. What is the archdemon? Yeah, what is the archdemon exactly, Alistair, since you're the expert?
It is said that long ago, the Maker sent the old gods of the ancient Tevinter Imperium to slumber in prisons deep beneath the surface. An archdemon is an old god awakened and tainted by darkspawn. Believe that or not, history says it's a fearsome and immortal thing, and only fools ignore history.
Yeah, we need to fight the archdemon then. Kick him in the arse.
No Grey Warden has ever defeated a Blight without the army of a half-dozen nations at his back. Not to mention... I don't know how.
How to kill the archdemon, or how to raise an army? It seems to me those are two different questions, Have the Wardens no allies these days?
I don't know. Duncan said that the Grey Wardens of Orlais had been called, and Highwaymen would never stand for this, surely.
I love how people in the chat are just discussing, like, you know, armor stats. I love this so much. Highwaymen, is this somebody important? Yeah, who's Highwaymen? I don't know anything about these things. I'm a you know, Dusttown dwarf.
I suppose. Highwaymen wasn't at Ostagar. He still has all his men. And he was Kaelin's uncle. I know him. He's a good man, respected in the Landsmeet. Of course, we could go to Redcliffe and appeal to him for help.
Okay, and what if he doesn't help us, Alistair? Then what?
You have more at your disposal than merely old friends.
Of course! The treaties! Grey Wardens can demand aid from dwarves, elves, mages, and other places. They're obligated to help us during a blight.
I may be old, but dwarves, elves, mages, this Highwaymen, and who knows what else. This sounds like an army to me.
So can we do this? Go to Redcliffe and these other places and build an army?
Yeah, why not? As long as there's some profit in it. I mean, that does kind of sound like the sort of thing Dorabella would say. It's kind of be all like, yeah, why not? I think, like, Dorabella, I'm sort of playing her as, like, she is a petty criminal from Dusttown. And she will always be looking, you know, for a profit. She's not going to be the most moral character in the world. But at the same time, in her heart, she is a hero. And she will be, like, you know, actually trying to save Ferelden. She's not just out for herself. She will be like, you know, well, you know, all of the nobles are squabbling amongst themselves and there's a blight going on. Somebody has to step up and actually do something about it, and it might as well be me. That's kind of like her sort of mindset. So yeah, why not? Isn't that what the Grey Wardens do?
So you are set then, ready to be Grey Wardens.
Yeah, I'd just be happy with staying alive, actually, Flemeth.
Come to think of it, that would be nice.
Well, don't expect me to do everything. There is, however, one more thing I can offer you. The stew is bubbling, Mother dear. Shall we have 2 guests for the eve, or none? The Grey Wardens are leaving shortly, girl. And you will be joining them. Such a shame. What? You heard me, girl. The last time I looked, you had ears.
Yeah, what makes you think we want her, Flemeth?
Her magic will be useful. Even better, she knows the wilds and how to get past the Horde. Have I no say in this? You have been itching to get out of the wilds for years. Here is your chance. As for you, Wardens, consider this repayment for your lives.
She's basically asking us to babysit, do you realise that? She's palming her daughter off onto us and being like, well, I saved your life, so you kind of have to. Right, yeah, was this your idea all along?
Pardon me, but I had the impression that you two needed assistance, whatever the form.
Not to look a gift horse in the mouth, but won't this add to our problems? Out of the wilds, she's an apostate.
If you do not wish help from us illegal mages, young man, perhaps I should have left you on that tower.
Point taken.
Mother, this is not how I wanted this. I'm not even ready.
You must be ready. Alone, these two must unite Ferelden against the Darkspawn. They need you, Morrigan. Without you, they will surely fail, and all will perish under the Blight. Even I.
I understand.
And you, Wardens, do you understand? I give you that which I value above all in this world. I do this because you must succeed.
Okay, yes, I understand. I could be all like super tough and say she won't come to harm with us. Should we say that? She'll be like, yeah, become like uber protective. She will not come to harm with us, Flemeth.
Allow me to get my things, if you please. I am at your disposal, Grey Wardens. I suggest a village north of the wilds as our first destination. It is not far, and you will find much you need there. Or, if you prefer, I shall simply be your silent guide. The choice is yours.
Yeah, sure. I prefer you speak your mind, Morrigan, my dear.
You will regret saying that.
Dear, sweet mother, you are so kind to cast me out like this. How fondly I shall remember this moment.
Well, I always said, if you want something done, do it yourself. Or hear about it for a decade or two afterwards.
Do you really want to take her along because her mother says so?
Oh, Elstery, stop bloody whinging, I swear to God. I like him, but sometimes you just want to slap him in the mouth, don't you? Just say, well, you just, yeah, get over yourself, Alistair.
If you worry that I will summon demons and transform into an abomination, I assure you I will at least wait until you are not looking.
I feel better already.
Okay, let's go. Let's go, let's go.
Farewell, Mother. Do not forget the stew on the fire. I would hate to return to a burned-down hut.
Oh, it is far more likely you will return to see this entire area, along with my hut, swallowed up by the blight.
All I meant was...
Yes, I know. Do try to have fun, dear.
Okay. Ooh, Alistair approves. Morrigan approves +8. Blimey, she loves me already. And Alistair's got to level up. 2 in strength, 1 in dexterity. And then we'll give him... we may as well give him Master Combat Training. And we'll just start filling in the weapon and shield tree. There we go. Okay. So... yeah. Can we actually pickpocket Flemeth? Because now the idea has been planted in my brain that this might be a terrible idea. This might be an awful, awful idea. Oh, failed. Failed. You're gonna kill me. You're gonna kill me, Flemeth. No. Don't try to pickpocket Magic Janeway. Understood. Right, okay. Kathy, a party and venture forth! Yes, we shall venture forth. Should we go to camp first, or should we just head to... I think we're fine. We don't have any injuries or anything, do we? I think we're fine. We'll just head to Lothering. With luck, we should get stopped on the way by a doggy. We're up to 17 views now, guys. I don't know if that's 17 all at once, or if it's just 17 in total, but that's... 17's quite a lot.
And I expect each of you to supply these men. We must rebuild what was lost at Ostagar, and quickly. There are those who would take advantage of our weakened state if we let them. We must defeat this Darkspawn incursion, but we must do so sensibly and without hesitation.
Your lordship, if I might speak. You have declared yourself Queen Anora's regent, and claim we must unite under your banner for our own good. But what of the army lost at Ostagar? Your withdrawal was most... fortuitous.
Scandalized whispers. I love this cutscene. It's one of my favourites.
Everything I have done has been to secure Ferelden's independence. I have not shirked my duty to the throne, and neither will any of you!
The Banon will not bow to you simply because you demand it.
Understand this. I will brook no threat to this nation from you or anyone.
Van Tegan, please!
Your Majesty, your father risks civil war. If Eamon were here...
Van Tegan, my father is doing what is best.
Did
We also do
what
what's
was
best for your husband, your majesty. Oh, I love that line. And then look, the dramatic music and Anora's face. Oh my god, I love it. I love the melodrama of that scene. I think it's just one of the best scenes in the game, honestly. One of my absolute favourites. And now we get to meet the doggy, hopefully. Here he comes. Hello, doggy face. I need names for the dog in the chat, by the way, if you've got any. You know, just while this battle's going on, give me some names for a common dwarf's dog. I mean, I've got one. I've got a name that I'm going to give it, but if you come up with a better one, you know, we'll do that one instead. So, you know, if you have any ideas, do let me know. Right, right, we'll put frost weapons on. We will... That's quite a lot of people, actually. Quite a lot of people over there. We've got a Herlock Alpha. Okay, so me and Alistair, I reckon we take on the Alpha. Do a bit of dirty fighting. Alistair, you just do whatever it is you do. Shield pummel, that sounds good. And then we'll play as Morrigan, because it's always best to stay back and play as the mage. I like to play as the mage. Right, okay, so the Herlock Alpha's been taken out. Right. I don't have any, like, area of effect things, do I? Well, Mind Blast, that's not very useful. Horror, I could turn into a spider. That's in spider shape. For a minute there, I thought that's in Spidey sense. I was like, really? How come I've never noticed that before? But no, it didn't say that. Just launch some lightning bolt. It's a shame we don't have any, like, group spells that would take down a lot of people. That is unfortunate. But, yeah, that Hurlock Alpha is not going down very quick. That's, a little bit worrying. Luckily, we've got plenty of health potions. Alistair's about to die. Have a health potion. I'll let Dora have a health potion as well. Alistair, don't die before you take the health potion. There we go. Good, 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 good. Right. I think the alpha's down. Unfortunately, my people are a little bit surrounded. I'm gonna have Morrigan hang back and take down as many as she can. That bloody Winter's Grasp did a hell of a lot of damage there. Yeah, I think we should be fine. Pick them all off. Only 2 left now, I think. 3? I think there's 3 left. See if we can get through the rest of it without having to use another health potion. There we go. Hello, doggy! He wags his tail happily in pants. Hello, doggy. You're a good doggy, aren't you? Are you a good doggy? Yes, you are. You are a good doggy. Okay. Oh, I hate dogs. Shoo, go away. Let's not say that. Let's not say that. Let's just pet the hound. Just pet the hound. Hello, hound.
I think he was out there looking for you. He's chosen you. Mabari are like that. They call it imprinting.
Does this mean we're going to have this mangy beast following us about now? Wonderful.
He's not mangy.
Oh, he's not mangy. Mangy's a good name for the dog. I've called the dog mangy quite a few times because of that conversation. I think it would just be kind of, you know, I think it would be kind of cool to call him mangy. I think that's quite a common one. I think I remember seeing a Reddit thread about that once. Yeah, I have called the dog mangy before. Like my canon warden, Elia, she calls the dog mangy. So, yes, her dog's called mangy. I've always wanted a dog like this. Maybe it's meant to be. I don't want a dog too much responsibility. If you like him, you can have him. He can come, but he better make himself useful. Yeah, let's say that. He'll make himself useful, won't he?
Still have Alistair along.
Okay, Happy Bark, enter a name for the dog. So what have we got? We've got Barkspawn. Yeah, that's is that the name that he has in the what's it called? Darkspawn Chronicles DLC or something like that? It's the only DLC I've never played. I've actually not played that before. That is a bit of Dragon Age Origins I've never played. We'll do that at some point. Havoc, as in cry havoc and loose the dogs of war. Do you know what that always makes me think of, that quote? I know it's Shakespeare, but it always makes me think of Worms Armageddon. Yeah, anybody ever play Worms Armageddon? Oh my god, me and my brother used to play that to death when I was a kid on multiplayer. And one of the things that the worms shout is cry havoc, loose the dogs of war. Grunt, yeah. So the name I always give if I'm playing as a common dwarf is, I can't entirely remember, is it Salrocker? It's like a dwarven word and it means friend. I think is that it? I think that's how you spell it. I don't have my phone on me, so I can't Google it. Oh, hang on, I've got my bloody laptop next to me, haven't I? I can Google it. Hang on. Just have a quick Google, make sure I've spelt it right. Dragon Age Origins Salrocker. I think that's the word. Salrocker. Literally means friend. Well, friend literally means one at my side. Most commonly used by the castless. Yes. So I think that's a good. That's a good one for the common dwarf to name the dog, because you know it just makes sense that you would name him. You know, dwarven word for friend. It literally means one at my side. You know, go with that. Your name is now Salrocker, my dear. I can't remember what Constance's dog was called, actually, on Constance's playthrough. I can't remember what I had her call him. I'm trying to think what other names I've come up with, because I like to have them to sort of like, you know, sort of connect to like whichever type I'm playing. You know what I mean, like the, I don't know what I'm trying to say. You know, like have a different one for each origin. So, like, it makes sense for the common dwarf one to be Salrocker, and then I can't remember what any of the others are that I come up with, but, you know. I know a lot of people name, if they're playing as a Dalish elf, they name him oh, what's it called? The Dreadwolf. Fenharel, is that it? That the Dreadwolf? And I'm just like, really? That would be like naming a dog Satan, surely. Like, I know people probably do name dogs Satan, like, but you know. Just reading the chat. We're up to 18 views, you know. Although it's telling me I've actually only got 1 current viewer. It's been telling me for a while I've only got 2 current viewers, and now it's gone down to 1. But I don't think it's right. Right, yes, let's head to Lothering. Yeah, I mean, I know there's more than 1 because there's 2 of you talking in the chat, so there's at least 2 of you. So I don't trust the numbers particularly. Oh, you see, now there's 3 of you, so I definitely don't trust the numbers. It's telling me there's only 1 of you. It's lying, man, it's lying.
They don't look much like them others, you know. Maybe we should just let these ones pass.
Nonsense. Greetings, travelers.
Highwaymen, preying on those fleeing the Darkspawn, I suppose.
They are fools to get in our way. I say, teach them a lesson.
Now is that any way to greet someone? A simple 10 silvers and you're free to move on.
Yeah, you should listen to your friend. We're not refugees. I envisage her saying that while, like, you know, bulking herself up to look as intimidating as you possibly can when you're about 3'5" or however tall she is.
What did I tell you? No wagons, and this one looks armed.
The toll applies to everyone, Heinrich. That's why it's a toll, and not, say, refugee tax.
Oh, right. Even if you're no refugee, you still gotta pay.
Okay, yeah, are you toll collectors then, boys?
Indeed, for the upkeep of the Imperial Highway. It's a bit of a mess, isn't it?
Yeah. You fixing the highway, are you, love? Perhaps you should charge more then? I don't have that kind of coin. Very well, here's 10 silvers, no. Yeah, so, you're, fixing the highway, are you, lads? You council workers, are you fixing up the highway?
Not much gets past you, I see.
It's not really a toll. We're just robbing you, see?
You shut up. Even a genlock would have understood that.
Okay, yeah, I'm not paying, love, I'm sorry.
Well, I can't say I'm pleased to hear that. We have rules, you know.
Right. We get to ransack your corpse then. Those are the rules.
Okay, yep, you can certainly try.
Well, this is going nowhere. Let's finish this, gents.
Okie dokie, so... Now this is one of those fights where you actually only need to get him down. But if you kill everybody else first, you get more experience points. Although you can still finish him off. I don't know whether Dorabella would let him go. Are we going to let him go? I don't think we're going to let him go. It's not a very Dorabella thing to do. You know, he attacked us. His life was forfeit at that point, wasn't it? Dora, you want to get your actual swords out? There we go, Jesus Christ. Bit of dirty fighting on him. And then, like, you know, kick him in the arse. Wherever it is you want to kick him. Wherever you can reach, love. Okie dokie. So, Alistair, take yourself a health potion. It'd be very, very embarrassing if we died here. This is one of those fights where it's like, it doesn't seem like it's particularly difficult, but then all of a sudden you end up dead, like Alistair is about to. Seriously, Alistair, take another health potion. Stop being so crap. Tell you what, we'll get Dorabella around behind him. Stab him in the back a little bit. How's Morgan doing? She's not being attacked by anybody, is she? No. Excellent. I mean, there is a crossbowman back there, which is unfortunate. Put a bit of a... oh, I don't know. Lightning. There we go. I'll let Alistair take another health potion, because he's rubbish and gonna die. There we go.
We surrender. We're just trying to get by before the Darkspawn get us all.
Get by, you're a criminal, you picked the wrong target. Yeah, this shoddy operation is pathetic, I could do better.
Right. I guess so. I'm sorry.
Dorabella's gonna be a bit of a maniac. Like, she's gonna be the kind of character where you, like, get to use the dialogue options that you wouldn't normally use. Now you die, that's what you deserve. I want some questions answered, turn you into the authorities. Follow my lead, I could use some soldiers. Hand over everything you've stolen, start running and don't come back. No, do you know what? You attacked me, you get to die now, love.
I'm not going down without a fight.
I mean, you're not going to have much of a fight in you. Like, there we go. He went down with a little bit of a fight. Take on the rest of these bandits. Too difficult to get them all down. There we go. I'm just going to take care of that crossbowman who's trying to pick it off from the back like an arsehole. Oh, my doggy hasn't taken a single scratch throughout this entire fight. Oh, wait, okay, so now he's taken a bit of a scratch. Before I said that, he hadn't taken a single scratch, bless him. And, well, that's quite pretty down there. Quite a nice view, isn't it? Old Ferelden countryside. Oh. Oh, right, Dead Templar, Knight's Locket, Knight's Note. Can't tell you the last time I actually read that note. Should we actually read the note for once? So many of my fellow knights have been searching for the urn. Surely one of them must have found Brother Genetivi by now. Still, I hear that all is well. Oh no, until I hear that all is well, I must proceed as planned. Brother Genetivi holds the key to finding the Urn of Sacred Ashes. We always knew this, but I believe I now know where Brother Genetivi lies. I have been to his home in Denerim and found the trail. I am amazed that other knights have not done likewise. Unless they have, no, it's best not to get caught up with thoughts of conspiracy. Sir Donald awaits my report in Lothering. I must go to him immediately and report what I have learned. Should anyone find these ramblings, all I ask is that he be informed of my fate. I pray he complete what I cannot. A note from Sir Henrik of Redcliffe, who unfortunately died. Searching for the Urn of Sacred Ashes. Okie dokie.
All right.
Oh, we had a greater health potion on him. Is that our first greater health potion? Oh, we've got 2 apparently. We've got some from somewhere else. Make sure everybody's what do you call this? Action bar or something like that is fully stocked with everything that they need. The health potions down there. Morrigan can have the lyrium potions if she ever needs them. There we go. Oh, we've actually got 8 lesser injury kits now, so we can afford to have people die a little bit. And Salrocker can just keep his stuff. Okay, so Sally, should we call him Sally? Sally the dog. Sally the fearsome warhound. Sorry, I'm just reading the chat. Yeah, YouTube is saying there's 1 current viewer, which there isn't, because, you know, there's more of you in the chat, so I don't know how many there actually. There's 18 views in total. It's telling me there's only 1 viewer. Average view duration is 15 minutes, so that's like the average amount of time people are actually watching it for. So yeah, apparently there's only 1 viewer, which there isn't, so I don't know how many viewers there actually are currently. I don't know. I'd have to get all of you to say hi in the chat, but you know. Some of you might be antisocial like me and not put things in the chat, and that's fine because I'm like that as well. If I was watching a live stream and somebody said, I want everybody who's currently watching to say hi in the chat, I probably wouldn't. So, so you know, as much as that would be a fun experiment, it still wouldn't be like conclusive, because some of us are just really antisocial. Oh, it's time for a
There it is.
time for a chat.
Pretty as a painting.
So you have finally decided to rejoin us, have you? Falling on your blade in grief seemed like too much trouble, I take it.
Is my being upset so hard to understand? Have you never lost someone important to you? Just what would you do if your mother died?
Before or after I stopped laughing?
Right, very creepy. Forget I asked.
Okay, leave him alone, Morrigan. You'd be very good. No, I think Dora's the kind who would like join in the bullying of Alistair. What did you want to talk about, Alistair?
His navel, I suspect. He certainly has been contemplating it for long enough.
Oh, I get it. This is the part where we're shocked to discover how you've never had a friend your entire life.
I can be friendly when I desire to. Alas, desiring to be more intelligent does not make it so.
Anyway, I thought we should talk about where we intend to go first.
Yeah, I suppose we should try and use the treaties.
I agree. Have you looked at them?
No, I have not.
There are 3 main groups that we have treaties for. The Dalish Elves, the Dwarves of Orzammar, and the Circle of Magi. I also still think that Highwaymen is our best bet for help. We might even want to go to him first.
Okay. Is there a way to contact the Grey Wardens?
Short of leaving Ferelden to seek them out, the only place to send word to would be Weishaupt Fortress. And that's thousands of miles away.
Okay, so we need to find people then.
I can give you directions if you like.
Okay, Fred's telling me there's funny dialogue if I ask the way to Orzammar. Okay. Oh, I've been exiled from Orzammar, but have I? I mean, I suppose I did leave under a cloud. Was I actually exiled? Okay.
You're going to have to. I certainly wouldn't want to go there alone.
Why? Would it frighten you? Are you afraid of dark and sunken places?
I mean, we won't have any choice. You'll be there under Grey Warden business, and the dwarves will just have to see reason.
They certainly are renowned for an abundance of reason. 'Tis true.
Oh, I love Morrigan. I love her so much. Okay, how do we get to Orzammar?
You don't know where Orzammar is?
She doesn't know how to find it on the surface, fool. She has never been here before.
If you follow the west road around Cullenhard Lake into the mountains through Gerland's Pass, from there I expect you'd know the way.
Okay. I like how Morrigan kind of stuck up for me a bit there. I like the idea that me and Morrigan are just going to like tag team in bullying Alistair. I sort of, yeah, I sort of like that. Okay, so, where do we find Highwaymen?
You'll be at Castle Redcliffe, in the far western part of Ferelden, next to the mountain passes. If he isn't there, someone will be able to tell us where he is.
Okay, Dalish Elves.
If we head eastward, towards the Brazilian forest, we should hear word of one of the clans that wanders that area. Hopefully they will still be there.
Circle of Wajai.
That will be at their tower on Lake Cullenhard to the north. We'll be looking for the first enchanter, whoever that is.
And Loghain.
If he isn't out in the field with his army, he's probably going to be at the palace in Denerim. We can go to Denerim, but somehow I suspect that they're not going to let us just walk around. Only a suspicion, of course.
Absolutely, excellent. So,
Then you have a plan.
yes, I have a plan. We're going to make it up exactly as we go along. That's what we're going to do.
Fair enough. Let's head into the village whenever you're ready.
Fabulous. Okie dokie. So, I am now in charge because Alistair is a wimp and doesn't want to be in charge himself. Right, I'm going to try something. I'm going to try... Can you do anything about this gory mess? He did. He licked the blood off me. That's adorable. He didn't lick the blood off Alistair. Nor did he lick the blood off himself. He only licked the blood off me. Oh, dear. Right, okay. I can't believe I've only just found that out all these years of playing. Never bothered to pick that option before. Right, just reading the chat. Don't mind me. You know I can't do several things at once.
Now's better than
I
later.
can't even do two things at once. Let's just head around here and...
Just how smart are Mabari supposed to be, anyway? Do you think they understand everything we say? Oh, is that so? You could just be listening to the tone of my voice. You could be an utter moron for all we know. Hey, now. There's nothing saying that a moron can't be cute and adorable. Who's the cute and adorable puppy?
Oh, I love Alistair talking to the dog. Right. You get some funny conversations between Alistair and Morrigan here as well, don't you? While you're wandering around Lothering. Is there anything over here that needs looting? I think there's some elf fruit and stuff, isn't there? Talk to that farmer, but I remember he's a right miserable bastard. He doesn't actually say anything useful. I just remember him being really, really miserable. I mean, I know there's a blight going on and everything, but you know, you can still crack a smile, can you? Is it you who's the miserable bastard?
We don't see many dwarves in these parts. You here to trade?
I'm not a merchant, I'm a Grey Warden. Not every dwarf is a merchant. Yes, I am. Where would I do that?
Might be a merchant or two in the tavern. Most of the rabble who's fled here don't have anything worth the rags they're wearing.
Okay.
Can't promise I'm going to answer them.
Who's in charge of the village?
You could talk to the elder, though she's got her hands full getting everyone on their way. For now, most folks go to Sir Bryant. He's head of the Chantry Templars.
Okay. Yeah, you don't have a ruling lord.
He's gone to war and taken all his soldiers, leaving us to fend for ourselves. There's not going to be much left when he returns. If he returns.
And we could just say, what's going on here?
What isn't? We got chastened barbarians in every farmholder south of Callanhard running from the Darkspawn. Not that they'll be safe here with the army gone.
And with those bandits outside the village.
What? You mean they're gone?
Yes, I drove them off.
Well, goody for you. Now there's no one to drive off the blighted refugees. Sir Bryant will be glad, though. He's been talking about offering a reward for anyone who'd run them out.
Yeah.
Don't let me stop you.
Yeah, just a miserable asshole you could talk to if you want to. I don't normally talk to him, but you know.
There. If you're looking for safe shelter, I'll warn you, there's none to be found.
Okay, Templar person, that's okay. I'm more here to kind of save the day and fix everybody's problems.
Sad to watch how helplessly they scurry about.
Morrigan looking down on the villagers there, that's nice. Where do we want to go first? What do we want to do? Should we head into the Chantry? Ooh, I don't know. Head into the Chantry, we could go deal with that merchant. Head into the Chantry first, shall we? Although I do need to talk to that merchant because my inventory's a little bit full. Oh, hang on, we're apparently going for the merchant.
You profit from their misfortune. I should have the Templars give away everything in your carts.
You wouldn't dare. Any of you step too close to my goods and I'll...
It's so nice to see everyone working together in a crisis. Warms the heart.
Oh, you there. You look able. Would you care to make a tiny profit helping a beleaguered businessman?
Solve this yourselves, I'm not getting involved. Why would I want to help you? Get rid of the tiny part, not consider it. Isn't your profiteering ruffling some feathers? Yeah, get rid of the tiny part, love, because Dora is all about the profit, you know.
I'm not the only one with some business sense.
He is charging outlandish prices for things people desperately need. Their blood is filling his pockets.
'Tis only survival of the fittest. All of these cretins would do the same in his shoes, given the chance.
I have limited supplies. The people decide what those supplies are worth to them.
You bought most of your wares from these very people last week. Now they flee for their lives, and you want to talk business?
Look, stranger, I've 100 silvers if you drive this rabble off, starting with that priest. I'm an honest merchant, nothing more.
Okay. Yeah, like I say, Dora, all about the profit. She's not like an evil character, but I'm not going to be playing her as like a complete good guy either. So, yeah, can you beat that off her sister?
You want me to bid against him? We don't have that kind of coin.
Yeah, well, probably time for you to go then, isn't it?
You would actually do the bidding of this evil little man.
Okay. Absolutely, off you go. Yeah, sure, absolutely. Piss off, love.
Fine. May your heartlessness bring you exactly what you deserve.
A fine sentiment, if I've ever heard one.
You're so nice. I bet you make allies everywhere you go.
Ha! Serve that wench right. You have my thanks. And 100 silvers, yes?
Yep, and a discount.
Right, fair enough. But only you.
Yay! Okay, let's see what you have.
This way. And beware the urchins. They have grabby little hands.
Yeah, those damn urchins. Right, we'll take some health potions. Always take some health potions. Always my first thing that I do. Buy some health potions. What else has he got? He's got a backpack? He doesn't have a backpack. Got some wine. We could have some wine that we could maybe give to somebody. Ooh, enchanter's staff. Ooh. That's quite good actually, but I think yeah, you can loot plenty of enchanter's stuffs, can't you? We'll take some injury kits as well, because they're a bit harder to come by out in the world. Excellent, eh? Okay, let's sell all the shit that we don't need. Sell that, sell that, sell that, sell that. Chase and flatblade. We're going to keep that for Sten? Or maybe do. Sorry, my floor just vibrated. Oh, it's because a cat jumped onto my desk. Hello, cat. Hello, Putty. You okay? Get bored of being outside? Yeah, okay. It's alright, she's sat on the windowsill, she's not on my keyboard or anything. Right. Don't need the maces. If you can hear clattering about, it's because the cat's fighting with the blind. Don't need darkspawn stuff. What bow am I going to use for Liliana? The ash longbow is probably the best one, isn't it? Yeah, okay. We'll get rid of all the other ones. Get rid of them, get rid of that. Whoop. Sell one of them. Which one's better out of those two? Jason Blackblade. Okay, keep that for Sten, and then we need. Oh, look at all this crap. I'm just trying to think, because we're going to need armour for Liliana and armour for Sten. So Liliana's going to need leather armour. So what's the best leather armour that we've got? Studded and cured seems the best, doesn't it? Get rid of those two. Those two are much the same, aren't they? With that one. Oh, we've got some heavy chain. When did we get heavy chainmail? I don't know. We got it off somebody apparently. Get rid of all of these. We don't need them. We don't need that. Don't need that. Keep them. I'm always like a bit wary of getting rid of too much stuff. You know, in case it would be useful. We can get rid of all this crap though. Malachite. Amethysts. Those are all gifts. Most of this stuff I'm not going to need. I'm not going to need a nature salve. The lesser warmth bombs are sometimes useful. Spirit bombs I'm never going to use. We seem to have a lot of crap. I'll get rid of most of this shit. I'm never going to use it. Trap triggers I'm never going to use. Get rid of them. There we go. There we go. Just reading the chat. Just reading the chat. Actually, I need to go back a bit. I've missed a lot. You can kill... Wait, you can kill the merchant? Really? I didn't know you can kill the merchant. I know you can make him leave. Like... I think if you're like... Your, like, persuade isn't high enough, but you refuse to help him, he'll like storm off in a huff and then you just don't have access to him anymore. I didn't know you could kill him. Ooh, pickpocket him, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Oh no, I did not know you can kill him. Okay, that's something we'll have to do in a later game. Oh, and my Welsh friends back. Hello, Welsh friend. Welsh friend is your name now. That's just what I call you. Okie dokie. Right. So I'm all caught up. It's still telling me that I've only got 2 current viewers, but I've got 21 views total. So you know, I'm gonna go with the 21. That makes me feel good about myself. Right. I think that's everything, isn't it? I don't think there's anything we need or anything. Oh, actually, he's got some recipes. Have you got any useful recipes? No. No, you have no useful recipes. Okie dokie, right. Oh, Alistair disapproved of that. Well, I'm sorry you're such a bloody wimp, Alistair. Try and pickpocket them. I always walk around behind them to pickpocket them, which you probably don't need to do, but you know, it feels right. Ooh, I got something. What did I get? Oh, well, I got money, which is good. That might just have been from the actual trait. Was it a life stone? Did I get a life stone off him? Ooh, and an Imperium crossbow. Increased damage versus demons. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, you do get some good stuff sometimes, don't you? Fabulous. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give that beef bone to my doggy, even though it does absolutely nothing because my approval is max anyway. But makes me feel good. And it clears a spot in my inventory. Yes, only 2 viewers apparently. The rest of you are just figments of my imagination, apparently. You're not really here. 4 likes though, so you know, I'll take that. That's really cool. Right, okay. Should we look at the chamber's board? Yeah, we'll get the bandits one. Drop a quick save. Oh, I should go and talk to this idiot. I hate this idiot. Sometimes you can avoid him if you like skirt right around the edge. The bloody guy who's the doomsayer. I hate him. I hate dealing with him. But if you walk too close to him, it triggers the cutscene and you can't get away from him. Honestly, such a dickhead. Okay, so another farmer there.
Stragglers, but no sign of the main horde. We are the only hope of protection this village has now, and I will not abandon you. That is all. May the Maker have mercy on us.
Hello, Sir Bryant.
Yes, my lady. Who might you be?
I'm the Grey Warden Dorabella. You can call me Dorabella. Nobody of importance. Don't say that. That makes you sound suspicious as fuck, doesn't it? I am nobody of importance. I am not the Grey Warden you are looking for. Yeah, call me Dora, love.
I am Sir Bryant, commander of Lothering's remaining Templars. You don't seem like the other refugees. Are you one of Eamon's knights?
Do I look like one of Eamon's knights? I mean, be serious. you look at this castless dwarf in a skimpy leather armour and think, that must be one of Eamon's knights. Let's just tell him I'm a Grey Warden.
I see. Loghain declared all Grey Wardens traitors responsible for the king's death. You know this, I hope.
The Grey Wardens didn't know. Actually, I probably didn't know this at this point. You will say nothing about me. Is that clear? He claimed to read with responsible. The Grey Wardens didn't know such a thing. Yeah, the Grey Wardens didn't know such a thing. What a lying arsehole.
I don't believe the Grey Wardens would be as careless or malicious as the Tarn claims. But either way, there it is. It is best you not linger, though. Just in case.
Okay. Yes, about those bandits outside the village, by the way.
Maker's breath. How many times must we drive them off?
I mean, one less because they robbed me. I demand compensation. Yeah, let's not say that. I don't think Dora would stoop that low. Yeah, I killed them, actually.
All of them? By yourself?
It's true. I saw it from my post. It was over so fast, we didn't even have time to get over there.
Sad that it needed to come to that. But then they asked for it. Will you accept a small reward for your service?
I absolutely will.
If it interests you, there is a Chanter's board outside full of quests that need doing. The Chanters even offer pay for some of them. Now, unless there's something else you need.
Now, this is interesting, because if you ask him, is there any other help you can offer?
I cannot openly help you, I fear, but here, take this key. It opens the large cabinet on the far wall. There is more there than we can carry when we evacuate, so take what you need.
Yeah, now, this is interesting because...
And may the Maker watch over you.
If we go over here and we open this cabinet, there is supposed to be in here, yeah, there's 4 health potions and a deep mushroom. There is supposed to be, I can't remember if it's the boots or the gloves, I think it's the boots of the ancient elven armour, which you get in the Brazilian forest. You get the actual armour in the forest, and then you get the gloves in Haven, I think, maybe, and I think the boots are meant to be in there, and it's a bug, and they don't appear, right? I could swear that I have had that entire armour set. Because I remember I was reading like the wiki, and I can't remember what exactly it was I was looking up, but it sort of stumbled across the ancient elven armour, and it was like, oh, the boots are meant to be in that cabinet, but there's a bug and the boots never turn up, therefore you can't get the boots. And I was sat there and I was like, I am sure I have got the boots before. I am sure I've got that entire armour set before. But, like, apparently not. And then on every subsequent playthrough, I've never been able to get them, or it might be the gloves. I can't remember whether it's the... I feel like it's the boots, because I'm definitely sure I've got the gloves before. But, yeah, I apparently was imagining that, because, like I say, on every subsequent playthrough, I've never been able to get them, because, it's a bug and they just don't turn up. But, it's one of those weird things. Did you actually get that book? No, you didn't. I walked away before you managed to thingy it. Ooh, Adventures of the Black Fox. Yeah, it's just one of those weird things, but I mean, I could have sworn that I've managed to get that whole armor set before, but apparently I haven't, because, it's a bug and they don't turn up. Yeah. probably a mod that puts them back in or something, is there? Probably is. There should be. You think they would have been patched back in, wouldn't you? You think that would have been a thing, but you know, apparently not. Oh dear. What do I want to do? Should I talk to Sir Donald? Hello, Sir Donald.
Who? I beg your pardon. I did not see you approach.
Sir Donald? Is that you?
Alistair? By the Maker, how are you? I was certain you were dead.
Not yet. No thanks to turn Loghain.
If Arl Eamon were well, he'd set Loghain straight soon enough.
If he were well? What do you mean?
The Arl is stricken with an illness that threatens his life. We have found no cure, either natural or magical.
When did this happen?
Only a few weeks ago, but he has declined quickly. No one knows the nature of the illness, and even magic has done little to slow its progress. Our only hope now is a miracle. Every knight of Redcliffe has gone in search of the Urn of Sacred Ashes. Andraste's ashes are said to cure any illness, but I fear we are chasing a fable. With each day, my hope dims.
Okay, so I was kind of hoping to meet Arl Eamon.
Why is that, if I may ask?
We need his help against Turn Loghain.
I see. The Arl is a popular man, it's true. Turn Loghain, however, is a hero throughout Ferelden. Whatever the Tairn has done or not done, the Arl remains ill, or worse. That is my primary concern.
Okay, so, is there any point going to Redcliffe?
He may be dead already. Or perhaps his luck has changed in the weeks I have been gone.
We should see what's happening at Redcliffe ourselves. I believe that now more than ever.
If nothing else, I am certain you would be welcomed at Castle Redcliffe. The Arlessa is there, and she could tell you more than I could.
I mean, the Arlessa being there doesn't really mean I'd be welcomed, to be fair. Right, okay. Yes, your friend Sir Henrik is dead.
What? And you have his locket? And a note? Maker's mercy. Thank you for giving me these. I would never have known otherwise.
Okay, I dealt with the bandits that killed him.
Thank you. I wonder how many of us have met similar fates on this mad quest.
Okay, so... should we ask about the urn? Yeah, let's ask about the urn.
Supposedly, the urn contains the ashes of the prophetess Andraste. Surely you know all this.
Yeah, not really. I mean, I kind of grew up in Dusttown. Yeah, we dwarves don't learn much about your religion.
If you're truly interested, there are books here containing a great deal of lore. Nothing I have found leads me to believe that this was anything more than a quest of desperation. With Henrik gone, I need to return to Redcliffe. Perhaps later I will seek out the scholar his note mentions. But I must go. Thank you again, my lady. You have been most helpful.
Okay, Sir Donald. I like Sir Donald. I wish he turned up again. One of those characters. I just kind of wish he had a bigger role, because he seems kind of cool. I kind of like him. Should we go talk to the revered mother? I don't think we have anything to talk to her about yet, do we? We'll wait until we've gone and talked to Sten and everything like that. There's a funny line that you can get from the... well, you don't get it from her, you get it from Oregon, but I'm going to enjoy it. It's going to be good. If you threaten the priest, you get quite a good into releasing Sten rather than persuading her if you just threaten her. Yeah, there's quite a good line from Oregon that I quite enjoy. Okay, should we go deal with this idiot?
The legions of evil are on your doorstep. They will feast upon our hearts. There is nowhere to run. This evil will cover the world like a plague of locusts.
Please, you're scaring the children.
Better to slit their throats now than let them suffer at darkspawn hands. There! One of their minions is already amongst us! This woman bears their evil stench! Can you not see the vile blackness that fills her?
Okay. Chill out, love. Just take a breath. Yeah, it's not going to shut this madman up.
Be my guest. I've no urge to try out that axe of his.
I watch the Black Horde descend on my people! Darkness swallowed the marshes whole! This minion is but the first of those who will destroy us!
You just call me a minion. I'm insulted. You waste my time, continue running if you must. I mean, we can go down the hole. You poor man, what happened to you, Root? In which case he kind of bursts into tears and then sort of, decides to stop terrifying people. But I don't think that's the kind of thing Dora would say, to be honest. That's enough this ends now. Don't be a fool, Dogspawn can be defeated. I don't want to pick option 1 because he'll just carry on running, which is not what I want because he's kind of irritating, isn't he? If I say that's enough, this ends now, will we just end up attacking him?
No! Do not touch me! You bring evil and destruction! It is the end!
Oh, he ran away from me!
There's no hope for us.
Oh, that was adorable. I'm not that scary, man. Okay, that's right. No hope for any of you fools. There's always hope. Muster your courage. Get out of here. All of you get moving. Maybe. No, I couldn't care less. Let's try and persuade them, right? Let's try and be a good hero.
You're right. We can't give up.
But we can't fight. What are we supposed to do?
We can't lie down and die either. We must go north to Denerim.
There we go. See, we've inspired some people. We've driven off a madman. Oh, all in a day's work. Go and loot this pile of sacks now that they're not standing in front of it. Okay. So, I like how that guy has a name, even though he, there's no point talking to him, really. I think he's one of those people that you can, just ask about the state of the world if this is the first time playing the game and you don't know about the state of the world. Let's just rob this chest that clearly belongs to the merchant right in front of him. Okay, so... Oh, hang on, we can talk to these people as well. Hello, elves. Can I talk to you?
Greetings to you, milady. If it isn't too much to ask, might you be able to spare some bread?
Can't help you. I'm sorry, what happened to you? Yeah, what happened to you?
We thought it would be safer in Lothering, and the Terran would bring his soldiers here. But bandits attacked us and took everything. Our food, our clothes, my daughter's pet lamb. Nobody cares about a few elves. Can you help us?
Yeah, I'm sorry for your situation, but I can't help. I met those bandits, they're dead now. Yeah, I killed the bandits.
You killed them?
That's wonderful news. Perhaps our belongings are still there.
I can't thank you enough, friend. Even if we don't get everything back, it's good to know others will be safe.
I hope they didn't kill the pet lamb. I'm always sad about the pet lamb, because I didn't see a pet lamb, and I feel like they probably killed the pet lamb and ate it. I hope they didn't do that. Oh, anyway. Yeah, there's a little boy looking for his mother. I'm sure we'll find her later. Oh, let's listen to this conversation, shall we?
Do I have a choice?
Of the two of you that remain, are you not the senior Grey Warden here? I find it curious that you allow another to lead while you follow.
You find that curious, do you?
In fact, you defer to a new recruit. Is this the policy of the Grey Wardens, or simply a personal one?
What do you want to hear? That I prefer to follow? I do.
You sound so very defensive.
Couldn't you crawl into a bush somewhere and die? That would be great, thanks.
I always feel like that's not a very great counter-argument from Alistair there. Where he's just like, can you just crawl under a bush and die? That's the kind of thing that you say when you can't think of something clever to say. Do you know what I mean? It's like, I know you are, but what am I? It's that kind of argument. Right, okay. Head over here. I love the gossips. I love listening to the gossips, just like talking about what stuff that's going on in the world. I think they're cool. There's gossips in a few places as well, isn't there? I think there's some outside Orzammar, and I think there's some in Denerim, maybe? I might be misremembering that. Yeah, that's Alison, who we can't do anything for because we're not capable of making traps, so sorry Alison, I'm not even going to talk to you. Sorry, love, but you want somebody who can make traps, and that's not me.
Do you see any others about who have failed at their religious instruction?
I didn't fail, I was recruited.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
If you had not been recruited, what would have happened instead?
I would have turned into a drooling lunatic, slaughtered the Grand Cleric, and run through the streets of Denerim in my small clothes, I guess.
Your self-awareness does you credit.
I thought you'd like that.
I love the chats those two have. Oh dear, I think they love each other really, you know, deep down. Like really, really deep down. Like really, 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 really deep down, so far down even they're not aware of it. I think they do kind of love each other. Just a little bit. Hello, Elder Miriam.
You got a bed for the night. You taken care of.
Sorry, I was reading the chat. I don't think that works. I don't think you can buy traps and give it to Alice, and I'm sure I've tried that before. I'm sure you have to you have to have trap making skill to be able to start the quest, right? Because she says something like, "Can you make traps?" and you kind of go, "No." I can hear things going on in the other room. I think the cats are being cats. Yeah, I'm sure you need actual trap making skill, and I think it has to be you as well. I don't think it can be like one of your team members, because I'm sure I've tried before giving one of the team members trap making, and it didn't work. I might be misremembering that though. I don't know. Yes, I was hoping I could help you, preferably for money.
Don't need blades right now. We need beds, food, and an end to all these sad sots. I don't suppose you know anything of tonics, medicines, or herbs.